Good morning students, welcome back to the e-learning platform of the GS Auto Commerce program. So today we are going to see after a long period of time our monetary economics. So in the monetary economics we will see today the topic electronic banking, which we had started earlier, whereby in this particular chapter we had covered the meaning of the electronic banking, simultaneously the debit card, advantages, disadvantages and the features, credit card, advantages and disadvantages of the credit card, and the difference between the debit card and the credit card. Now today we are going to discuss in this video lecture the next aspect of this particular chapter, that is the electronic fund transfer, EFT. Then we will see the NEFT as well as the RTGS. Okay. So what is basically the electronic banking? We had discussed earlier the banking which is done with the help of the computer peripherals, a strong network internet facilities, as well as the mobile also. Okay. So now when we are doing the electronic banking, where we are using the internet services for the banking transactions, in the same manner, when we are as a part and parcel of the electronic banking, we are performing the electronic fund transfer. As the name itself suggests, fund transfer. Fund transfer means what? We are transferring the fund from one account to another account, from one bank to the another bank, okay, or in itself one single bank, that is the intra-bank transactions, okay. So when we are talking about the electronic fund transfer, what does it mean? It means that the fund is transferred via electronic mode, okay. So fund is transferred via the electronic mode, that is called the electronic fund transfer. Let's see what is the meaning over here. Electronic fund transfer refers to the computer-based system. Okay, so it is again what? It is the computer-based system used to perform the financial transactions electronically. Okay, so here we are using the computer-based system, whereby the computers as well as simultaneously we are using the internet facility for transferring of the funds. Okay, so what are basically the features of the electronic fund transfer? Again, the first one over there is the quick movement of deposit money. Okay, so money can be transferred from one account to another account very quickly, very fastly. Okay, the second thing is that no intermediation of the paper-based system. Okay, here we are not using the paper. Okay, so when the papers are less used, it actually has the effect on the environment. So we can say the electronic fund transfer basically a green way of transferring the money. So here the papers are less involved or not so much involved. Similarly, the transactions are basically encrypted. Okay, so for the security reasons, or for the protection of the money or protection of the fund transfer, the transactions are encrypted. So these are basically the features of the electronic fund transfer. Now we will see what are the advantages of the electronic fund transfer. The first one over there is the avoiding the printing of the MICR checks. Okay, so basically instead of printing of the checks, we can use the electronic media for transferring of the funds. Okay, transferring of the funds. So in somehow, as I said earlier, it actually reduces the usage of papers. Avoiding postages, so we don't need to spend the money on the postages. Okay, here the transactions are performed electronically via the one computer system to another. Okay, so avoiding postage. Similarly, So if earlier we used to carry when the funds is transferred via the checks, okay. So what is basically happened if the check is lost, then there are the problems if the check is the period one, okay. But just because of the electronic fund transfer, these loss of instrument is also stopped. Similarly, avoiding the frauds and the burden on the clearing system. Okay, so to a lot of extent, basically, the frauds are minimized and the burden on the clearing system is also reduced. Reduction in the paper of office, as I told earlier, it is a paperless transfer of funds. Similarly, the faster access faster access to funds. See what happens when we transfer the fund. It is transferred immediately. Okay. So when the fund is transferred immediately, it is faster access of the fund is possible to the receiver side. Okay. So it is one of the easy way of transferring the money and the fastest way of transferring the money. Okay. Similarly, the accounts or the statements or the bank's statements as well as the payments are reconciled easily and speedily. Similarly, this is one of the fastest as well as the greenest option of transferring of the funds. So these are the basically the advantages of the electronic fund transfer. Okay. Now we will see what are the disadvantages. See, as far as the disadvantages are concerned, the disadvantages are also associated with the e-banking. Since we are using the internet facility for transferring of the funds, we need the certain data. Okay, so nowadays the information technology or the IT is developed very fastly and rapidly. Okay, and there are so many hackers, they can hack the account, and just because of the hacking of the account of an individual, there may be the loss of good amount of money. Okay, so there is actually many times we've seen the security issues, and because of the security issues there is a hacking problem, and because of that there is actually some level of unsafety in transferring of the fund. But again I would say, as compared to this problem, the advantages are more, and since the advantages are more, this is basically one of the good way of transfer of fund. See, many banks are using the electronic fund transfer system. Okay, and individual can also use this one via the mobile phones or the laptops and the computers for fund transferring, basically the internet banking, or we can say the mobile banking. So many times the transaction takes place, there are certain sometimes the security issues, but it doesn't happen every day. Okay, in a rare way, in a rare chance, basically it happens, the account of someone is hacked or the certain bank's accounts are hacked, but it happens rarely. Okay, not frequently. So security issues are there with the internet banking, electronic fund transfer. Similarly, once the amount is transferred from the bank, it is not possible to reverse it. Okay, so once it is transferred, then it is not possible to reverse it. It is not easy to reverse the transactions. Okay, so these are basically the disadvantages of the electronic fund transfer. Now we will see what are the different types of the electronic fund transfer. The first one over there is the credit transfer. Credit transfer, basically in the case of the credit transfer, what happens? The money is transferred or credited in the account on the regular basis. Regular basis, like see, the interest payment is made. Similarly, the dividend is paid. Similarly, the salaries are credited in the account. So when The arrangement is made of transferring or crediting the amount on a certain interval basis or fixed period of time. Okay, so such type of the transfer is actually the credit transfer. Best example of these is nothing but the salaries which are actually credited in every month of an individual. Okay, the second one is their debit transfer. Debit transfer, this is taken place in case of the payments which are to be made by individual. Like take the example, okay, payments in terms of what, in terms of the payment of the electricity and the others. Okay, so here the fund is transferred in a debit way, or the funds is deducted from the account of an individual. Okay, so this is called the debit transfer. Similarly, the low value fund transfer, here the fund transfer takes place between the financial institutions or the banks. Okay, and where the settlement takes place at the end of the day. Okay, and normally the transactions amount is less. Okay, so such type of the transactions is, or such type of the fund transfer is called the low value fund transfer. And if we will talk about the high value fund transfer, here in the case of the high value fund transfer, it is just like the low value fund transfer, whereby the transactions are taking place between the banks and the financial institutions, but the amount of transfer is also lump sum, a big way, and here the transaction takes place on the real time basis. Okay, real time gross settlement takes place. Okay, so here in the high value fund transfer, on the real time basis the fund transfer takes place. Okay, so these are the types of the electronic fund transfer. Now in the next video lecture we will see the NEFT as well as the RTGS. Okay, NEFT is what? National Electronic Fund Transfer, and the RTGS is the real time gross settlement. Okay, these two are again what? These are the types of the electronic fund transfer which we will discuss later on. Thank you.